Hey guys, this is Kevin from JazTime.com, and today we're going to review something a little special. What we're reviewing today is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Extra Thin. And I'll go ahead and open this up for you here. Came to us completely brand new. Look at that. Once again, this is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Extra Thin. The reference number for this watch is 15200ST.00.1240ST.01. Of course, we'll have a link to the watch in the description below. Alright, so let me go ahead and move this off here. See, very beautiful watch, completely brand new. I'm going to go ahead and take this first sticker off here. Reason being I'm taking this sticker off is that I am going to need to be able to open up the bracelet to show you guys later in the video. But this does not make the watch not brand new anymore. These are just one of the stickers that Audemars Piguet has on their bracelets of the watches. Alright. As you can see, very beautiful watch. Okay. Alright, so before we jump right into the review of this watch, I'll give you a breakdown of how this review is going to go. We're going to be talking about the price, the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp, and we'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. Okay, so as of April 2018, you can get this watch from an authorized Audemars Piguet retailer for $22,700. Of course, this watch is in very high demand, very popular watch, so it will be very hard to find this at the authorized retailer. So you can check out our website at JazTime.com, where we have the most up-to-date prices if you're looking to get this watch immediately. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into the dial. So at first glance, looks like a very simple, very beautiful watch. But it's not as simple as you think. This is actually a throwback to the 1972 original Royal Oak watch. Most typical APs have the AP logo at the 12 o'clock position, whereas the older style ones have the AP logo at the 6 o'clock. So they've honored that sort of old style look by bringing that AP logo down to the 6 o'clock position. Additionally, you can see the square patterning in the background. That's called the petite tapisserie pattern, which is these small little pattern squares that make up that beautiful blue dial. And as you can see, the light kind of hits in different portions. It shines very beautifully in different parts of those squares. The petite tapisserie pattern is again reminiscent to that throwback to the 1972 original Royal Oak watch, whereas the newer style Royal Oak watches, the larger watches, have what's called the grand tapisserie pattern, which are much larger squares than the small pattern squares in the background. The hour markers, just very simple hour marker fashioned in stainless steel with luminescent coating. Royal Oak hands, same position as, or same style as the hour markers, just simple stainless steel with the luminescent coating down the center, and it gives great visibility during the night. You can see they've made a landmark of the 12 o'clock position by adding two of the index hour markers together, so you have that instant landmark read of where the time is, just based off of that 12 o'clock position, having those two hour markers. The same can be said for at night as well. You'll be able to tell from the luminosity of the hour markers. You can see that with the landmark and immediately tell what time it is. Okay. Besides that, if you're not interested in this beautiful blue color, it actually does come in other styles as well. Specifically for the stainless steel, you can get it also in the black dial or a silver dial. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the bezel now. Very beautiful brushed steel bezel, as you can see, in an octagonal shape, while the high polished screws form very nicely. You can see as the craftsmanship of the AP, they have the screws all lining up in the same direction that they're turning towards, so it makes one uniform beautiful shape, and those screws are a nice high polish to give that contrasting to the sand finish of the bezel itself, while the very edge of the bezel Nice high polish as well. You can see all throughout. Very beautiful high polish throughout, and that really all adds up together to make a very beautiful shine from the face of the watch, to not make it look so not so bland. If everything was just a flat stainless steel brush steel, I'm sure it would be very beautiful, but that nice little touches of high polish from the hexagonal screws and the trim of the bezel, having that nice high polish, really add more eye-catchiness to the watch itself. That face looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so moving on to the case now. The case is also made out of stainless steel. You can see it's just brushed stainless steel with nice trimming of a high polish. You can actually see the trimming of the high polish from even starting from the bracelet very nicely throughout to the sides of the lugs as well. You can see the nice trimming of high polish. As the name states, this is the Royal Oak Extra Thin, also nicknamed the Jumbo, as from the previous model of the 1972 model. So it's kind of silly to have juxtaposing name of Jumbo and Extra Thin. But for Extra Thin, the reason why it's extra thin, so this is a 39 millimeter case size. So from my index finger to my thumb here, that's 39 millimeters in diameter. But the thickness of the watch is where the name Extra Thin comes in, where the thickness of the watch is only 8.1 millimeters thick. And comparing that as a reference point, the standard model of the Audemars Piguet would be the 15400 ST, which is similar to this model, almost exactly the same, just a little bit thicker case size and thickness of the watch itself. And that one is a 41 millimeter and it's 2 millimeters thicker than this watch. So while this watch very thin, you'll still actually feel nice weight on it on your wrist, so it isn't sort of disappearing from your hand. You can obviously feel that the niceness of the watch from that stainless steel, even with the heavy bracelet as well. Okay, on the other side you can see very nice patterning of the high polish again. See at the very top of it. And then we have the Royal Oak crown as well. Now the crown serves a few different functions as we move on. So the crown is just a very simple pull-out crown. So as we move it out, so it only has one position in which you can adjust the hands. So this is how the watch can set the time bidirectionally. It's just the only position. And you're probably wondering, well, how do we change the date? So little counterintuitive in terms of changing the date, but most people don't need to change the date every single day. So how you would change the date is just you would go past the 12 o'clock position, simply wind it back to the 9 o'clock position, and then wind it forward again to change the date. So like I said, a little counterintuitive, but still it's not like you'll be changing the date every day, so you only need to do it once when you ever need it. Besides that, pressing your crown back in, always in the standard position, is how you can wind the watch. About 15 to 20 winds is all you need to get the watch going from a dead stop. Of course, always make sure the crown is nice and tight in against the case, as you want to keep your watch nice and protected. The water resistance for this AP specifically is, you're looking at 50 meters or about 166 feet. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and move on to the bracelet now. Bracelet, a very beautiful stainless steel bracelet, nice tapering from the lugs of the watch all the way down and around. You can see the nice, very beautiful tapering. The links nicely sand finished on all parts of the bracelet and the links as we go throughout. And the reason why I took off that sticker was so I can show you this clasp. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to show you this beautiful clasp. So we have the AP name indicating where the clasp is, two pushers at the top and bottom, open up to release, open that deployment, that butterfly style deployment. See, actually, let me go ahead and flip this around. All right, oops, apologize. Thought it was upside down, I was wrong. There we are, there's the Audemars Piguet name on the clasp blade on both sides. Actually, it turns out I wasn't wrong. One's upside down, one is other way around. Very beautiful. So once again, I'll show you that closed up. Oops, apologize. Always left side over right side on top. There we are. That's how it looks. Nice closed up. Continues that beautiful pattern, hides the clasp behind the bracelet itself. Once more, open that up again. Very beautiful clasp blades. Okay, left over right. And here's the other side of the bracelet. Nice tapering, nice satin finish. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the movement now. So the movement is housed in this case backing. I do apologize. The ceramic wrapping is one of the retailers' ways of having a sticker on the watch to represent the brand newness of the watch. So the movement is housed in this case backing. It has a sapphire crystal that's obviously, as you can see, very transparent and see-through, but it's also glare-proofed and very scratch resistant as well. The oscillator is made out of a 21 karat gold, and that's different from previous models of the Audemars Piguet line. Usually the oscillator is made out of stainless steel instead of 21 karat gold. Okay. The specific movement of this watch is a caliber 2121 movement. It's a in-house made movement, self-winding movement, also known as the extra thin movement, as Audemars Piguet likes to call it. And the reason for that, of course, is the thickness of the movement itself. The movement's thickness is 3.05 millimeters thick. And comparing that again to that same model that I compared with the 15400. That movement is a 3120, which is a 4.26 millimeter movement. So just a millimeter thinner than the standard model, but that thinness actually feels very nice on the wrist, and it translates very well with the overall case size, which is at 8 millimeters compared to that 10. The power reserve of this watch is a 40-hour power reserve, and that is backed by that 21 karat gold oscillator. Number of jewels in the movement is 36, and you're looking at a total diameter of the movement is 28.4 millimeters. The functions of the movement itself are just for the hour, minutes, and date window, as I've shown you with the crown, how to adjust the date. The functions control all that. Okay, so let me actually go ahead and put this watch on my wrist now so you guys can check this out. So once again, open up that deployment from the pushers. Always from the left to the right on top of that. As you can see, very beautiful bracelet continuation just throughout, just the AP logo interrupting that sort of pattern, but it looks very nice, very beautiful and symmetrical. Even from the pushers, just absolutely gorgeous craftsmanship. And let me go ahead and move this pillow out of the way here. And look at that, the extra thin sitting on top of my wrist. Like I said, it's only 8.1 millimeters thick. Absolutely feels great on the wrist. It doesn't feel like it's gone because that thickness is much smaller, but it's still got a nice hefty weight to it. So you always get that nice tactile feedback. Okay, and here's a frontal view of it. Okay, all right, so if you're interested in this watch or any other watch for the lowest possible price, check out our website at JazTime.com. We have the lowest prices guaranteed. We offer a 1-year warranty, and if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at JazTime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.